if someone doesn't know that that's what they're doing or can decipher the difference. Because a lot of times you may go to someone and you're talking to them and you may take what they're saying, they're really judging you, but you're valuing their opinion. So people may not understand how that affects them. How can you help someone decipher the difference?
Okay, so think about judging as outward, judgment as inward. External versus internal. Because if I'm making a judgment call, I'm doing it on my own behalf. If I'm judging, I'm doing it, I think I'm helping you, because sometimes people do think that they're helping, but I'm doing it toward you instead of coming from introspective from me. So sometimes you can also catch people's reactions. If you said something and it didn't come out quite like you said and they react and they're like the 2-year-old I showed you earlier, you might have to check yourself to see how you said it, because if that's not the reaction you were trying to get, then it's probably lost in translation. We don't communicate very well anymore because social media is just taking over. We need to learn how to converse so we understand how people would react. But introspective versus external is the easiest way I can tell the difference between the two.
We have another question.
I do. So, oh, you
Got a line back there.
Farrah says she's going to give us
Thank you. I just want to kind of do a commercial to support what you do. I'm an only child. Okay. I lost my mom and dad. I'm 60, I'll be 61. And like someone said, your identity is in your parents. So when I lost my mom and dad, it's like, well, who am I? And I used to get my messages from God through my mom. So where am I going to get these messages from? I went to counseling. And let me tell you, you all care more about your car because you will tune up your car, but you won't go and tune you up. And God says he can do his best work through your best you. So that's why she is here, because this really is a calling. She says she's a Christian counselor. She understands not only the physical problems that you go through, but she understands the spiritual problems. So y'all, go get yourself tuned up.
Another comment. Hello, so I have a question regarding mental illness. So my family is experiencing my first time with a family member that has mental illness. So my question is, on the outside, how can do you have any suggestions on how we'll be able to handle this family member once, because she's in a spiral state right now. So we're trying to find out how can we handle, because, with all the suggestions, she feels nothing's wrong with her, there's nothing, but there is. How can, with my family as a whole, handle someone like that don't want to do anything with themselves?
That's a difficult one. Now, you guys may have to look at your own self-care. Make sure that, because you can't force anyone unless you deem them incompetent, and then you can force them into treatment. But other than that, you can't force them, so look at your own self-care. Also, find out maybe what you feel like or what anybody's saying. Has she gone anywhere to have any kind of treatment at all?
She say that she has.
Okay.
But she say that they say there's nothing wrong.
Oh, okay.
And
Now, something that I would suggest is for the family, even without her, we do family sessions without the patient. Now, in a family, we talk about an identified patient. That's the person that's spazzing out. But that means that everybody in the family has something going on. We can just see hers. So the family may decide to go to counseling to find out better strategies of how to pull her in. And sometimes I do this with a lot of men. I'll ask them to come in to help me with their wife. So you may say, we're going to counseling, can you come in and to help us. And sometimes when you take the focus off of them, they don't want to be the identified person.
Right, and so we've done that too.
Okay.
As if we're coming together as a family, but not necessarily talking about her, but, you know, like an individual discussion when we're talking together as a family.
Mhm.
And then once we get into her, it's like, well, you know, what is your, you know, what could be your issue? Like letting us know what's going on with you for us to know. So, I don't know, yeah.
Okay, maybe actually go and get with a counselor together so that you guys can look at strategies, because anytime you say you, then you put them on the defensive.
Yeah.
So learn within the family how to take the defensiveness out of the situation and kind of draw her and beckon her in.
Okay.
But that's pretty much how you're gonna have to do it, and make sure that you guys still function okay,
Right.
like you are.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Ms. White, are generational curses real?
Yes.
How do you break? How do you break them?
Break them? Woo! That's a twofold thing, because there's a spiritual component and then there's a physical component. But first of all, you have to identify it. People in the family have to be willing to say that this is what this is. A lot of times when they come to counseling, especially with sexual abuse and physical abuse, you can see it. Granddaddy did it, so-and-so did it, everybody did it, and to them it becomes normal. So they have to understand that this isn't, it's your normal, but this isn't how it has to be. So the first thing is that they have to understand that that's what it is, accept it, and then start to work on it.
Thank you. Any more questions?